Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel as I have another great video for you today. We are going to be talking about huge news that happened today as all the EV market is exploding. The stocks are exploding. We have great follow-up news on Rivian. It did IPO yesterday at $78 and it is going. We'll definitely see when it starts cooling off. I also have big news from Lucid Motors out there and that sleeping giant GGPI Polestar. But I think you're going to really get a lot out of this video. Please, if you can, give me that thumbs up, the like button. It'll keep me alive on YouTube. Also, if you are new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all so you can get all my latest downloads. But we will be talking about the latest, biggest news today as the EV sector, the EV stocks are on fire. So I do have this article I will be talking about. It is from investors.com. It's titled EV Stocks Are on Fire. The Tesla rivals the Lucid rallies. Rivian extends its first day pop and Fisker breaks out. So definitely huge news in the EV market. As we are seeing now, the Rivian automaker did make its debut yesterday on November 10th. As an initial public offering. It did start off at $78 at its initial price share for trading out there. A lot of companies, a lot of big corporations did get this at an earlier price. By the time retail investors were allowed to get into this stock had already gone past $100. So, and it definitely did have a big pullback. It had a big pullback up to $95 just for a brief second. And today we continued our increase, continue that huge increase in its stock price. We will be talking about that. I have not bought any Rivian stock yet. I am still going to wait a couple of weeks before we start hopefully seeing a cool down, but we'll definitely see a good buy-in price as I do think it is quite volatile right now. I think since it does have this huge hype, there is a feeding frenzy on this. There are a lot of people just jumping in on this stock. I am actually not one of them. I am still waiting for it to cool down a little bit, but huge increases in this company. This company is backed by Amazon. It is out there, the very first electric truck company out there. It did beat out Tesla as having the first electric truck out there. Also Ford Motor Company's Lightning pickup truck, but also General Motors Silverado and Hummer electric pickup trucks. So Rivian did make history. A lot of analysts, a lot of things that I'm reading is it's going to be the next company to be on the heels of Tesla. It could definitely disrupt Tesla. As a company, we'll definitely have to see. So far, there is a lot of demand in the Rivian vehicles. They do currently make two vehicles out there, the R1T and the R1S. The T is for the pickup truck. The S is for the SUV. They are also having a huge contract, a customer, as Amazon has pre-ordered 100,000 of its electric delivery vans out there. Next year alone, they will be making and delivering 10,000 of these delivery vans. But so far as pre-orders for customers, the truck and the SUV are about 55,000 reservations currently and counting. Definitely this company is going to be huge, is going to be making a lot of money. But with this company being valued at over $100 billion, the valuation for me right now is quite high. It is valued more than Ford Motor Company, General Motors, Lucid Motors. It is the number 2 ranked automaker in the world, right below Tesla. But it has just started making vehicles out there. This year, it will be making 1,200 of a combination of its truck, its SUV, and its electric delivery van for Amazon. Now, for me, it seems like it's very overvalued, but so is Tesla. If you go in the scheme of things, Tesla right now has a valuation of almost $1.1 trillion company. It is a huge company. But remember, Tesla does have a lot of avenues of making money. Tesla does have that electric supercharging that will be opened up to all electric vehicles now. That right there alone will be a huge source of income. It has been estimated it could be worth as much as $25 billion per year in revenue just for allowing other electric companies to use their infrastructure. Huge things to come. Tesla also has those solar panels, their battery storage. So you name it, Tesla is in it. Tesla has so many variety of vehicles. They have gigafactories all over the world. They will be making new brands out there. The Tesla truck, Cybertruck, will be debuted next year in the year 2023. So big things. But is it valued? Is Rivian valued accordingly right below Tesla? Well, we'll definitely have to find out as we will be seeing their revenues shortly. But also, I did want to make a very big announcement that Lucid Motors is doing great as a company. Its stock has been starting to bump up. We are having now analysts, and we will have more analysts coming out there after November 15th. November 15th is going to be a very big day for Lucid Motors, as it will report its Q3 quarterly earnings statements. As soon as we start seeing these statements, there could be a possibility that we could start seeing some revenue out there. If we do have those revenue numbers, it's going to be great news for the company because we could start extrapolating those into the future. And not only this, you will have more analysts covering this company, which will give it higher price targets, in my opinion. And as I do think that this is one of the best companies out there. It is a niche company. It's an EV electric luxury maker, but it has a great product. It has the longest battery life of any electric vehicle on the planet. It did take that away from Tesla. It did also have the best electric motor inverter charging system, the fastest charging system. 0 to 60, it has performance, 2.5 seconds, long range, extra luxury. Definitely, I think this will be a competitor with Tesla along with Rivian. I think both of these companies are going to be huge. Tesla right now, since it does have that huge valuation, in my opinion, I think Lucid Motors does have the biggest chance of catching Tesla just because it has a bigger profit margin with its vehicles. So currently, whenever Lucid Air Dream went out and is selling its product is about $170,000 per vehicle, but they have huge profit margins, meaning that they can make a lot of revenue based on just one vehicle versus on Rivian. Rivian's vehicle does start at about $70,000 to $75,000, depending on if you get the truck or the SUV. Well, there is not as big of a profit margin, which means that Rivian has to sell a lot more of these vehicles in order to make that revenue. But definitely we'll have to see. Only time will tell which of these two, Rivian or Lucid, will be the next Tesla competitor. In my opinion, I am thinking it will be Lucid Motors, but I definitely could be wrong. These are just my opinions. But I did now want to transition and talk to you about the stocks as they have been on fire today. We will be starting with Lucid Motors out there. So Lucid Motors stock did close the day at $44.95, almost that $45 mark. It was up today by 10.4% just for today. The lowest point that it did reach today was $42 at 9:45 a.m., but we did have a lot of investors buying into this company, and I do think it is that EV hype out there. There is a lot of investors going into these EV stocks. Now, just to let you know, in the past 5 trading days, on November 5th was its lowest of Lucid Motors, was $35.56. We did ride this stock back up to a high of $47.50, which is our resistance at this point. We have not broken that resistance yet, but it is the highest resistance that we have. We had some cool off here with a base of $39.75, and we did start now having a new increase in its stock up. Now, in the past 1 month, we have seen a 95% upside on this stock, with the lowest price in October 13th of $22.60. We have had that really nice movement up. Now, just looking in the past 1 month, I did see a stabilization at $35, but we only had 1 week or only a few days of trading. We definitely did test that new resistance of $47. That is going to be our new resistance point. We did have a cool down of $40.75 on November 10th. Now, will this be our base? I am still very hesitant. I am still thinking our base is going to be about $35, but we'll definitely have to see. We have had nice upward movement in here, but have we had that cool off we need? I think what's really pushing this stock up is the new excitement, the new hype. Rivian did excite the electric industry, the electric vehicle industry, and I do think this is why you are having this nice spike up. Now, theoretically, I do believe that the base of Lucid Motors should be about $35, but then again, Rivian should be trading around below $80 in my opinion, but as you know, it is quite high right now. Let's just see how high it is. So Rivian did start today at $109 in the morning was its low, but it went up all the way up to $123. 22% increase today alone. Huge increase based on a lot of hype. I do definitely think that there is a lot of hype. Now, just in the past 2 trading days, we did see Rivian go down as low as $98.50. Actually, yesterday at one point, it did cool off to $95 real briefly in the morning. But definitely we will see this huge increase of since it's low of, let's see, we got 25% just in 2 days. Incredible gains for Rivian. I do again think it's a lot of hype, a lot of built up excitement. I definitely think in the next 1-2 weeks, we might have a cool off because people will be taking profits, but we'll definitely have to see. As I do think that this will cool off, and we'll definitely have to see this cool off. Now, will Lucid Motors cool off at the same rate as Rivian in the next 1 or 2 weeks? We'll definitely see. In my opinion, I think if you can get this stock now under that $40, you are getting a good deal if you are a long-term holder. I do think that it could have a potential to drop below $40 to no lower than $35. If it is at $35, it's not going to be there for a long time. So if you are asking me what is a good buy-in price for Lucid Motors, I would say set a buy limit order for $38 with a little bit of shares, of $36. But if it goes this low, I do not think it's going to be there for a long time. So right whenever the retail investors get these prices, it's going to spike back up. So those would be my new buy-in points. Definitely will continue to watch Lucid Motors as it is on fire. It is doing great. 95% just in 1 month. Are we needing a cool off? Are we needing to go, having a new stabilization? Yes, we are, but we'll definitely have to see what the markets have in store for us. Big day coming up in 4 days on November 15th. This could pop Lucid Motors stock up if it does have good earnings reports. Now, remember, they just started delivering their vehicles. They shouldn't have much of a revenue out there, but we'll definitely have to see what the books say and what's reported to the SEC. Now, transitioning to another stock out there that I think is a very good deal is Gores Guggenheim. This is a SPAC, special purpose acquisition company, ticker GGPI. Did increase in its stock at 3.7% today, into the day at $11.06. This did start below $10 at $10.76 in the morning. It did have a rise up. It's not as big as Lucid or Rivian out there. In the past 5 days, we're only up 4.6%. In the past 1 month, we are only up 9.4%. In my opinion, this company has not had big movement yet, but it is the company out there, in my opinion, that it has the most movement upward and the least risk because it's already at a lower price point. Now, this company does have a valuation of $20 billion. It is making the Polestar vehicle. So remember, Polestar will do a reverse merger with GGPI, and all the shares that you purchase in GGPI will convert to shares of Polestar. The new ticker will be PSNY whenever Polestar will be trading on its own. But I definitely think that right now this is a sleeping giant. We have not had any analysts out there review Polestar. GGPI. I think once they do, this stock is going to pop. The stock is going to do amazing, just in my own opinion. I did want to just transfer and tell you what the future holds. Wallet Investor does give us some nice price predictions. Lucid Motors right now, $45 a price per its stock. 1 year forecast, if you watched my video in the past, I have been saying these are going to start popping up. Look at this now, 1 year forecast, $58, 5 year forecast, $120 roughly. These are still very conservative numbers in my opinion. I do think that this Lucid Motors still has a lot of room to run and to grow, but we'll definitely have to watch it. I do think that it has the competition, the efficiency to challenge Tesla, the technology to challenge Tesla, but we'll definitely have to see. Now, Rivian does not have any wallet investor or any analyst because it just did come out. Now, personally, I do think its stock price is quite high, but we'll definitely have to see what the future holds. Now, GGPI, let me just show you this one. This is at $11 currently. 1 year forecast, $15.55 roughly. 5 year forecast, $33.68 roughly. Huge potential for Polestar, which is trading under GGPI. No analysts have reviewed this yet. I think that once they do, this stock, in my opinion, will pop. Will it pop as much as Lucid Motors and Rivian? I don't think it will, just because it doesn't have that big hype. However, when you look at the valuation of the company, when you look at what it's making, the Polestar 2 all-electric vehicle sold internationally over 14 countries in the United States, in Europe, and in Asia, this company is going to do very good in my opinion. It is a division of Volvo, which makes great vehicles. But anyway, I hope you like this video. Please give me that thumbs up, the like button if you learned something new, or if you like this video. Also, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. I have partnered up with Moomoo. You can get extra free stocks if you use my link down below. If you open an account with $0 in it, you will get a free stock valued up to $350 with Moomoo. If you deposit any amount of money, $1, 50 cents, any amount of money, you get an extra share of stock valued up to $3,500. You could potentially get an Apple stock. You could get a Tesla stock. So it just depends what the random generator does for you. Also, if you do deposit more money, up to $2,000 or more, you get 3 additional stocks valued up to $3,500 each, for a total of 5 free stocks using my link below. Please take advantage of that. I also have links below to Webull, Robinhood, and Coinbase to get free shares of those, and cryptocurrency as well. Take advantage of that. Thank you again so much for supporting this channel. I love doing videos for you with EV research, EV charging, but I want you to make money. I am here to help you. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to talk to you in the next one, and have a great day.